A pleasant day to everyone. Welcome to our CVE class. I am Sir Maran Atin Rodriguez, and I will be your CVE teacher for this academic year 2021-2022. Now for today, we will be having our subject orientation. And I'd like to start with a very simple question. What would you like to be? Would you like to become a good person or a bad person? Of course, I'll assume that all of you would like to become a good person. Why? Because it is the right thing to do. God is a good God, and He created us to be good, right? So that's why it is the thing that we strive to always do. But there's a problem. What's the problem? Not that one. That's Tom from Tom and Jerry. Here's the problem. We find it hard to be good. Madalas, nahihirapan tayong gawin kung ano yung tama. Sometimes we find it hard to wake up early in the morning. Sometimes we find it hard to listen to our teachers. Sometimes we find it hard to study our lessons and to do our assignments. And sometimes we even feel that it is hard to obey our parents. And you know what? It's all normal. Why? Because doing good is really something that is difficult. But always remember that it is worth doing. It is very fulfilling. It is very rewarding. Why? Because sometimes when we just take things so easily, pag hindi tayo masyadong nag-effort, tapos nakakuha tayo something that is good, something that is beautiful. For example, a good grade. Hindi ka naman masyadong nag-effort mag-aral. You will not value success. You will not value having those high grades, those good grades, because you didn't experience any difficulty in having that. But see, if you studied hard, if you have late nights doing your seat works, homeworks, assignments, projects, then when you receive a good grade, the grade that you deserve, you will be so much happy. Why? Because you will feel the fulfillment in doing something that is good. And in order for us to be consistent in doing good things, we need this one thing. And what is this one thing? This one thing is focus. We need focus. And I'd like to ask another question. As a student, where do you focus? You know what? There are just two kinds of focus. The internal focus and the external focus. And you know, these two focus refers to two specific things that I know some of you are already aware of. And these two things are personality and character. You know what? In the book of Stephen R. Covey, he said that in almost 150 years before World War II happened, we have what we call the character ethic. And we refer to this as the foundation of success. And these character ethics include things such as integrity, humility, fidelity, temperance, courage, justice, patience, modesty, and even simplicity. These character ethics taught us that there are basic principles in order for us to have an effective living. And it also tells us that people can only experience true success and enduring happiness as they learn to integrate these principles into their basic character. But shortly after World War II, the basic view of success shifted from what we call character ethic into what we call personality ethic. Success became more a function of personality, of public image, of attitudes and behaviors, international interpersonal communication, skills, techniques regarding personal processes, and many other things. To simply put, character is who we are and what we do when nobody is watching us. And personality is who we are and what we do when everybody is watching us. In other words, personality is how we appear to be, and character refers to how we actually be. The relationship between character and personality can also be illustrated with an iceberg. The tip of the iceberg is what people can see, and that refers to our personality. And beyond that, what's under that is our character. And this is something that other people can see. Only us know that. And since we already shifted into something that is far beyond what we have experienced in the past 150 years before World War II, we need to return to character ethics in order for us to build trust with the people around us. And it's very important to have that because human as we are right now, we tend to be focused on material things. For example, when we strive to have good grades, hindi naman talaga yung intention natin, di ba? But we're using that in order for us to probably have new gadgets, new clothes, or gifts from your parents, things like that. But sometimes we fail to realize that there are more important things than those things. And these things includes valuing other people, spending time with your loved ones, knowing how to communicate or how to talk with the people around you, and also knowing how to express love, especially for those people around you. And you know what? These are only some of the more important things that we need to focus on. And right now, I want you to realize that what you focus on grows. For example, if you will focus on doing bad things, then eventually you will become a bad person. But if you focus on doing good, syempre, no, you will eventually become a good person. If you focus on getting good grades, then eventually you will have good grades. If you focus on loving others, then eventually you will become a more loving person. You see, what you plant is what you sow. What you focus on grows. So right now, I'd like to invite all of you to look inside you and to see which are the things that are really important in your life. Because you know what? In knowing these things, you'll realize so many things. And what's important is that you know what to prioritize, especially at your age right now. And as we go along with our discussions in our CVE class for this school year, we will try to tackle those things one by one so that we could become a better person at the end of the school year. That would be all for now. I hope you're already excited for the things that we're going to discuss. And I'm looking forward to see you in our synchronous classes. I hope everyone would stay safe. And that would be all for now. Thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye and thank you. See ya.